Oh man, streaming. We're streaming, bro. Oh, all right. Wow. I don't know how fast people watch the stream, but welcome to the stream. Doing a little.
Whoa, don't be narrating it here. I don't want to hear the whole stream. You
Okay.
can sit in the channel, but like I don't want to hear everything you're saying. Like people try to do that all the time, and it doesn't go well. We can't all be narrating.
All right. All right.
So if you're gonna talk to those guys, just you turn on your push to talk key.
All right. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So this is a game I'm working on, and you're probably wondering, why is this just a big, large plain of nothing and trees? Well, if you thought that's what it was, you might be mistaken, because it's actually an island. Yep. A massive island. Here's the proof. I'll show you. See that? See the water? Boom. It's not meant to be this big. Just saying. The island is not meant to be this like large. It's meant to be way smaller. But I think I could fix that. But yeah. So here's the well, there's the moon. We got the beach right here, so you can walk around, vibe out over here. You just chill out in the water. The water doesn't get that deep, and I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. It works, it functions, and yeah. So okay, right. So I can turn on like creative mode and all that. So I can go player, creative mode, and now I become an epic creative mode player, I guess. I don't know. So now I can walk around as the world sort of generates around me. Wait, hold up, wait. I just realized these trees are going in a circle around the edge of the island, which isn't good. That's not really a good thing. Okay, so the island is in like a complete circle. Or almost perfect circle. Interesting, okay. Yeah, this would be really weird for an island. So we can fix that a little. All I have to go is here. Let me find my island curve, and I think I can just add this, maybe. Or actually this. I wonder what that'll do. And then we can add hills. Those are cliffs, hills. And then we can say the longitudinality goes, wait, oh, there's no frequency here. That kind of sucks. I kind of need that. Okay. Well, let's generate the island. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it's epic or not epic. And if it's epic, then that's epic. Yep. Oh, hey, look at that. That's an epic island if I had to decide what an epic island was. This is a million times better. You got trees spread out. You got, hills. Because it's totally not a mound. That's a hill right there. Full-blown hill. You can travel around this area. And you can go stare at the vast ocean and the moon. If you want, or something. I don't know. You can go vibe out in the sand. You can find other islands, probably, I don't know. And you can go below this level of the ocean. So that's good. That's actually really good, the fact that you can go down this low. And you can sort of see grass trying to spawn on that. Oh my god, you can see other islands. That's actually really cool. So there's other islands here. As expected. And the reason there's so much sand out here, and you don't see river rocks, and river rocks is that texture, that gray texture you see. Is the shaders kind of messed up, and
Andre, dishes, please.
Okay, hold on. I have to hold the stream for a second. I'll try to go as quick as possible, but I have to go do the dishes, which is unfortunate since I just started the stream. So you guys will be patient for a second. I'll be back. And for now, you guys can look at some code if you want. I don't know. I'm back. Okay. 2 concurrent. Open widget. Okay. Well, maybe if any of you guys know code, you could have analyzed this. I don't know that, but yeah. So it's time to test out a little more. So that was islands. So we now know the islands mix. This island like curve. Actually, wait. This means I can go lower with this. I go all the way down like that, and then with the hills, I can go a little up. Hold on. I'm gonna test the others in a second. Generate. Boom. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's some very epic. Oh, well, this was extremely anticlimactic. Climatic. I spawned underwater too. You barely go over the water here. That's the thing that needs to be fixed there as well. But you could see there's actually a way to get super below water level, like very, very far below the water level, which is a good thing because this means I can have oceans. Oh my god, very, very far below water level. Holy, that's actually crazy. It's funny because that over there is basically the top of the whatever it's called. Oh hey, look, another island. Wait, am I tripping right now, or like oh, this is like the lowest point right here. Okay, let me go into creative mode because this kind of. There we go. So islands, they're very small, I suppose. Trees totally grow in rocks. I think. Well, actually, maybe they do. Maybe they actually grow in rocks like this. Oh, that's a problem. Well, you can see about right here is when this gets all the way up to this rock level. And you get very, very small islands. This was kind of the idea, except for those really large islands. I really like that a lot more. And you can really see how deep the water goes below. That is an ocean. That is an ocean. I'm actually really glad that it creates an ocean. Oh man, that's steep. That's steeper than I thought. Where was I going? I was going like this way. And right about here, I think it was about to reach another island. Yep. I think I can make it so the islands are actually visible here, because right now they aren't. Or they aren't large. They're very small. So I can figure that out. This is actually pretty fun. Trying to figure out this whatever it is. That is cliffs. That is not what I was going for. I meant the island curve. So this is about right, but this is what we need. So we can move this back, move this forward, save it, click play. Oh my god, okay. Alright, that is creative mode. So, I'm going to hit the world, I'm going to hit that generate button. And let's see what happens. Let's see if we get some epic island-like. Oh. That's not really island-like. Or not as island-like as I expected, but it is an island. Technically, that is an island. And it goes very deep under water when it's not an island, and it goes very high above water when it is an island. That looks the same almost as last time, except with a massive island in the middle. I need to create a volume that's like under the whatever it's called, the under the water, so that when you go underwater it's actually blue and stuff, whatever it looks like when you're underwater. It's actually very okay. Yeah, so this is the island. It's a little too circular. And the trees they really like to surround that area. Let me go to the plains biome real quick. Let me go to the island curve and let's set this forward a little. Make like a check like this. Save, turn this off, play, world, generate, and then this is a much more plausible island. This is more like an island. We got trees in the center. We got this and all that. An ocean, a functional ocean with probably other islands that you'd find surrounding it. Small little hilly-like islands. Tiny islands like that. And if you venture far enough, you're probably gonna find another island. And then you go to the edge. Once again, we have almost an island right there. And the shader needs to be fixed. So let me, okay. Let me see what I can do about this shader. Because that is not how that's supposed to go. And I'm just gonna, or no, not the shader, the material. The terrain material. And this sand amount can either go this way or this way. I kind of want it to go like this, so it falls off into more sand, and it goes the opposite direction as well. Alright, I can attempt at doing that. Changing the minimum sand height. Or wait, what is controlled sand height? I forgot. Oh. Minimum sand height. Bring that all the way down. Can't even tell it's there. And then change the sand amount. There's like no sand amount. It's like rocky up here and more sandy down here. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing to have everything below this be sand, but it also doesn't really make sense. Sand texture scale. Okay. Huh, right. Minimum sand height is just gonna do that. If I just stop that, then it does this. So, let's see. Next thing is next, and that is, oh my god. Oh. Synergy. I haven't been on Synergy in a while. Oh, wait, that's all. Okay. Alright. Well, you guys have your conversation, and I will continue coding. So, now I have like all this. This is just a bunch of stuff. And it does things, so... Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I haven't tested. The rest of these. Scriptable objects. Plans biome. Let's say not islands and hills. Let's say ridges. And I am interested in what this will do. Generate. I'm really hoping this is as ridgy as I expect. This is not really ridge-like. It's kind of, but it isn't. It has ridges, but the ridges aren't ridges, if you know what I mean. Like, they're very large ridges, I could say that, but it's mostly just ocean. That's a really good thing. Because it shouldn't be mostly ocean. But it could just be the height curve that I have on it. The height curve of the ridges is just... It's kind of just a linear one, so... Maybe it likes this more. We add a key. Maybe like that. I actually don't know how much this will change. I mean, sometimes I guess it changes a lot. Didn't change much, like, at all. That's fine. I know how to fix it, tweak the values and all that. There are ridges though, but they aren't very prominent. So, on to the next thing, and that is to not have ridges selected, but spores. Let's see what spores look like. Well, there aren't any spores. I can say that much. There aren't any. There's nothing here. Okay. Easy enough. Let's find the spores, and maybe that is why. Maybe it just needs to be a linear curve, and then we can figure out why. More beach? Okay. I mean, I could add that to the shader, because islands would be a different biome, and shader would determine that. So there's like no spores here. I'm thinking the frequency is so like low that it doesn't think they exist at all. Let's change that. Let's change the frequency to 0.1 and see how well that does. Oh my god. Does something, but not much. It really does like almost nothing. Well, this is something that doesn't need to be... actually, I should probably fix it now, I guess. There's this one, and this isn't very... like... this isn't much of anything. I go...
Oh, okay. Shit.
this is much of anything. So let's change this to a completely flat curve. While it's generating, I'm gonna check chat. Okay. And here's what that is. So spores with a completely flat curve is literally just this. Zero ocean. So what I'm expecting right now is that the noise will create large kind of hill type things, like spikes. And it seems to me that it's just not even like doing anything really. It's just like flat, and that's all it is. Like this doesn't have frequency as an option, but this does. Most of them have a frequency option, some of them don't. So I might add frequency to each one, just so that there's a frequency. You can see now what this will do is just this. We got these small spikes. Oh, it's weird. Something to be fixed later though, because I can easily just go in and change the settings. What is this? It's like telling me there's something here. Slight bump, but that's all. Yeah. Right, well. I think there's like one thing left to try. Actually, no, there isn't. Never mind. There's no things left to try. I'm just going to keep it here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create multiple biomes. So now this means I actually get to go and code stuff now. So that's what this biome index is. So the biome index is just for assigning materials right now. It's probably going to use for other things. But this is what does biome. Whatever. So...
Hi there.
What you doing?
You know, man, just coding.
So
What you doing?
I'm gonna do research now.
What you doing?
So
I don't know. Jumping around. Talking to
stream
people.
set is good.
It's like it lacks direction.
Okay. A little research. So
It does.
I'm gonna say how to have. Oh well, there it is. So see this.
C#, some Unity.
Yep. Just doing some mirror networking right now.
Okay.
Networking.
So this dude's doing a 2D game. That is not really helpful. I don't think.
It's what's your
Splat.
game? It's the tactical
A turn-based game, pretty far from being finished though.
Let me see
Sure.
this.
Let's see.
It says generating biomes in it,
They're
so
all
take a look
far
at
from
this.
being finished until chip week, right?
Yeah, I'm about 90%
see.
done. You know.
That's all that. A heat map. Whoa. That's looking crazy. That it's looking, oh my god.
Unity. Takes so long to
Oh,
do this.
heat. It's dependent
Yeah,
on
we
heat.
used to have
That's
an
actually
echo
crazy.
mode, but that's been taken out.
Yeah.
So don't mind, that's my friend in the background. I'm on Discord.
So multiplayer is especially frustrating.
You're a bet. I've never done network programming.
So we're gonna take a look at
Network
this.
programming in games.
This might have something. Seems this person has got biomes, but let's see what this. It's saying to use
Are you like
cellular
the only person
automata.
working on this game? Or do you have
Yeah.
a couple of people?
No, it's just me. I am solo on this one.
Nice.
It's good. So we're good. Okay.
Okay.
I'll probably hire people when I actually get far enough than where I need like artists and things. That's pretty far out though.
Sure.
Where are you working on a game? You work for game dev or?
Yeah, I work for a company that makes games.
Oh, okay. So you're a old timer or?
I've been doing it for like 2 years.
There's a lot of
I was a
people.
programmer before, for like a data storage company, like a radio tech company. And I do game dev.
So a pay cut is what I'm hearing.
No, not at all. Holy
Oh, bro.
crap.
Take a look at these images. You can see lots of different ways for the biome implementation. I'd have to come up with a way to create multiple biomes and randomly. So I could sketch it up or something. Add ranges. Stuff like that. I don't know how random it can get, though. I need it to be pretty random, so let me open up a noise thingy. Alright, I'm gonna play this track real quick. You guys listen, I made this music. Alright. So there might be a color option here, but cellular, rigid, or ridged, hybrid, Euclidean square, Manhattan, Euclidean square, okay, distance 2, add, I don't think there's an option for something here, but if you look, the issue with this here is that there's so many values in it, so many diverse values. It could be used if you were to zoom in. Zooming out though, yeah, so the reason why it wouldn't be a good thing to have so many diverse values is because biomes wouldn't work that well. They'd be really small. So something like this. So you could say, I just split this up into 3 colors. We're gonna say black, gray, and white. And so this we're gonna say this is 0, 1. That's how it actually is. So 0, right? 0.1, and then let's say it goes here. Now it's at 0 again. And you can see it. Let's say that this little, right, whatever this is right here is like all 0.1. This is 0, and this is 0. You're gonna get a weird biome that goes like this, and they're gonna be very small. Try to do something like this. Now this is even like worse. Open Simplex, Perlin, value, Perlin. Okay. Open Simplex 2. So this one's very clear on what it's trying to go for. Lower the loss linearity. Now we're not going to get so many of these. We can lower the octaves count to like 1, and this is something a little better. So we change the frequency, bring it up a little. There's something like this, and then gain. We can lower that down. We bring loss linearity up a little bit, like 1. It's not. I don't think it's gonna change much. But here's FBM. So you can see this is like a biome map, right? We're gonna have this biome here, that biome here, right? Okay, so I'm gonna save this image. I'm gonna call this biome map 1, and we're gonna create a different one, cellular, let's say. This looks fine, so we're gonna hit save. We're gonna say biome map 2. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go to GIMP. Oh, no. Going to GIMP. And I'm going to import these 2 images and overlay them, and I'll show you what will happen. And replay this. This song is for the plains biome in the game. Lower it down a little. Alright. So. Head to GIMP. Close this. I'm going to file. I'm going to say new. I'm just going to say 1080 by 1080. That would have been a disaster. Okay, right. So what I can do now is I can go to my files. I can drag in biomap 1. Right. Okay, I think I could have done that the entire time. So biomap 1. To add a new layer. So let's say new layer. Okay. And then biomap 2. So now we have these 2. I guess this doesn't need to be here. So we could fade each of these. I'm going to fade the top one to 50. That's not going to do anything. Nope. Let me add a alpha channel, and okay, I guess I have to erase then. Why is this? I don't know how much of an effect this has on it. So it doesn't have an effect. So yeah, like I said, we're going to set this to 50. This will fade smoothly between the 2. Now the thing here is, if we go like this, and we create another layer, new layer, and we're going to say that it is, let's say layer name background, Say okay. Totally spelled background right there. We're gonna set it here. We're gonna set it to solid black. Doesn't seem to do much here, actually. Alright, place it at the back. Let me see if I can rename this, because this is bad. But this is gray now, so this is just mostly gray. That's not a good thing. And now this is just showing that map, and now this is showing nothing. I think if I put this in between and then say it's at 50, because there isn't much to do here. Let me delete it and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. Well, actually, see, this changes a lot. It kind of diffuses the back. But now there's two values in here. One of them could say if the value on the noise is above 0.9 and the value on the other noise is below 0.5, place a biome. And that can work, but I don't know how smooth it'll be. So let me discard changes. I don't know if it'll be like I can try it. There's also other algorithms though. That's why I'm searching this up, because hey, look at this. What is this? Stack Overflow. Okay, let's take a look at this. Seems people really like to go for the realistic type thing, so I think for noise, maybe there should be a system. Mapinterpolator.java. Interpolation classes. Some Java. Let's look at this. Wow, okay, that totally is special. Oh, these are classes, okay. Or whatever they call it, I don't know. Oh, that's Java. Need some C#. So people are saying, make a system that that's determined by like whatever it is. I don't even know. It's like What am I thinking right now? It's supposed to be a system where you determine like rainfall and temperature and whatnot, apparently. I'm looking at all of these. Okay, so this. So this is what this needs to look like. And this would be something, a biome determination. So these two would be the same biome. These, this way, okay. Yeah, these two the same biome. You know, these would be showing different biomes and stuff. In Blender, that's something you just plug Voronoi into, like, I forgot what it's called, just like the input base color or whatever, and it works. So trying to figure out how to actually do that, because I don't know how to do that. Randomly set points with the biome type under field. Huh. Dang. Okay. So temperature. Wait, oh, this might be something good here. The temperature thing, I'm really looking at it. Dang, bro. Okay. Well, I know what we're doing. We are doing whatever it is. So, biome index. So we got terrain chunk, and the world is what's going to determine the indexing. So what I'm going to say is, well, I'm going to say, under here, I'm going to do another float. So public float. It's going to be called get So for now, we're just gonna be doing this. So I'm gonna say we don't need a position, but we don't need a scale. I mean, position would be just 0, x and z plus. I mean, I could just copy this thing here and just modify it a little. So pos x. So you don't need a position, so I'm going to say it's probably stupid, but like 5 divided by this, 5 divided by that. Chunk width, not required. We could just say oh, well, world range settings chunk width, and all I'm gonna say is scale. So we're just gonna say float scale, and that's all that would be in here. So biome noise x. Actually, I could just biome noise z, and I'm just gonna say fast noise light. I'm just gonna call this biome temperature equals new fast noise light, and then just fast noise light. What do they call it? What's it supposed to be called? Let me replay this real quick. Hello. So, looking at Fortnite, they said, what is it? I forgot. It was okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. I forgot where to find it. Temperature and I think I can find it here. So this is the heat map. Oh my god, okay. Let me search again. Height map. I don't even know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it like height. Right, yeah, height. Actually, that makes sense. So we're gonna do height. Fast noise light. Biome height equals new fast noise light. There we go. So those two. What's going to happen now is we're going to implement another method. We call it set biome. Set biome. Set biome noise. Makes sense. Alright, so under here, this is going to take in a fast noise light biome temperature. And another fast noise light biome height. Oh. This needs to be like this. There we go. So right here, under these, we're going to say set biome noise. Say biome temperature, biome height. And under this, we're going to say return biome temperature dot get noise, biome noise X, biome noise Z, and I can say, actually, let me take a look at this. This needs to return two things. I forgot entirely how I was getting it. At structure generation, that's what I was doing. So this was like this, but yeah. I should have figured this out for a second, because I was returning two different things. So return temperature, and then you can say biome height. I don't know if I can return this as well. I doubt I can. Shouldn't be allowed because I'm also still returning. It's unreachable. Okay, makes sense. So, could I say this? No. See, I forgot what I was doing. You can return biome temperature for now. We don't have that set up though, so we need biome temperature. Set. What's it? Set. Noise type. Alright, okay, so it's best or site. And we're gonna just say cellular. Biome temperature. Set. Fractal type. And we're just gonna say FPM for now. So that's what that's gonna be. As of the current moment, we can open this and we can say like this frequency can go up. Something like this. This will be our map. I just realized actually. How large it has to be is as large as the world is. So I don't even need this. I could just say world dot terrain settings dot map chunk size. I don't know how this is gonna work, but it might. There's the X and Z. Just like that. So we're gonna open that program. And I'm just gonna put in these values. So this FPM is gonna look like this. So what needs to be lowered is the octaves. And we can set octaves to like 2. And this will be, or 1 actually. 2. Loss linearity. It's loss linearity, that needs to go down. We're gonna set loss linearity 1, octaves to like 2. Yeah. Loss linearity 1, octaves 2. So oh geez. So we can set it like that. Boom. So there's that. That's how it's gonna work like this. So we're gonna say temperature. This is totally not accurate, but it's what people use. So I'm gonna say set height here. And so I can just copy this really and just say biome height all around. So I can just Let's go like that. And so this is not going to be cellular FBM. This is actually going to change to something like Open Simplex or Perlin. I could take a look at these too. The frequency 0.02 is fine, I think. So Open Simplex 2 would be the difference, really. So that's better than that. So we're gonna set that. Open Simplex 2 is a little more defined, actually. So no 2S, we're gonna do 2. And it doesn't quite have to be FBM, it could be none. Rigid. Ping pong. None. Set it to none. And the frequency for each of these. So I'm gonna set this back to FBM and go back to cellular. .03. 0.05 is actually pretty good. That'll give us a very large map, so for now it's that's really shouldn't be based on the size of the whatever it's called. Okay, hold on though. So biome height, the set frequency, we're gonna say 0.05 F. Copy this. Do the same thing here. Biome temperature. Set frequency. I think that's the same. Yep. Okay. So I'm actually going to base this off of this. It turns out we do need this. Not this. Wait. Oh, I just realized. Okay. I don't think this should be chunk size, but I think it should be... Maybe it does need a vector 3 position. Say vector 3, pause, float scale, and that's good enough. So let me bring that back in, pause X, chunk width, and instead of this, we're going to go chunks, just this. I don't think this is going to work well. Biome noise X, biome noise Z. I'm just gonna say biome noise X, biome noise Z. Oh man. So it's gonna return that. And what I'm gonna do is probably stupid, but I'm gonna say bool and it's weird to call it a bool, but I'm gonna say biome type. And what I'm gonna say is if biome type, or not biome type, biome settings type. That's fine. There's a better way of doing this, and I'm pretty sure there is because I've done this before. I'm not, but I think I forgot. I'm just going to copy this. So Control C, Control V, just like that, and now there's both of those. So So it says here, if else. Oh. And it's going to set the biome noise. So now what's going to happen is because it's getting the biome, it's going to have to like, I don't even know. I'm still thinking about this. Could have lists per biome. I do have biome types down here. So, oh, I guess I don't. Huh. I thought I had this listed out down here. Well, that's fine. Hang on to code. Kinda crazy. There's a Trello though. Oh my god, everybody's here. There's a Trello. Hey, check out this picture, that's beautiful. Here it is. So, different biomes. These. Huh. Alright, Huh. Alright, okay. Just gonna leave that there.
Like PS1 games, like Spyro the Dragon had like what, 4 people working on it?
That's all teams have back then.
Okay then.
Yeah, it's pretty
Hold up.
crazy.
Just checking
And now
around.
you need like 400 to do something of a similar scope, just because you need more detail.
Alright.
What's that game coming out? I'm actually kind of excited about it. Starbase? It's got like a super small ass squad and they made an MMO. So it's like once again someone's trying to do like the whole like procedurally generated like universe and the whole economy and everything is done by people. Yeah, but I mean it's actually this one might actually nail it.
But the Star Citizen is kind of like so shallow.
You know, Citizen.
Like I watched your friend play. I haven't played it myself. I watched your friend play it. Like all he was doing is just mining.
I think this one is trying to play off of like your Minecraft computer people because a lot of this one is about.
Solex, there you go.
Yeah, there you go, Solex. I mean, a lot of it's based
So
on building up a base.
15-year-old probably.
Well, I mean, there's like a coding aspect to it, so like you might have like a guild, and like you might need actual people who are like good at coding in your guild.
So it's kind of like similar to how Minecraft has like redstone.
Yeah, but I think like more technically and kind of I don't know what they do with like redstone.
That's bitch coding in Minecraft. Let's be real. I'm kidding.
Oh.
It's so crap.
Doesn't Space Engineers do something like that too?
Yeah, it kind of does,
Uh,
but it's not anywhere near this big though. Like this is an MMO.
I'm live on YouTube, by the
Like
way.
I would play Space Engineers if it was like I could just drive around and stumble upon somebody's colony and then like invade it and apparently you can like steal people's shit. You can like break their stuff in this game. So the whole idea is that I think you're gonna have to be part of some big faction that's actually gonna keep watch over your shit.
Like a Space Rust or something.
Yeah, exactly. Space Rust, baby.
Okay. Alright, so continuing coding. Getting the biome index is going to be based on the position. So chunk position is exactly what that is. Chunk position, and that's what our pause is. Pause will be here, and it's going to say scale, and we'll just say 1, and biome index type, which is 0. No, true. True, okay. And then those float temperature equals so float bruh float height is equal to world dot noise settings dot get biomes. There's like zero reason I should be typing all of this out. I already have it, but it's whatever. It's false. And then this is getting biome index. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, right. Okay. So float temperature, float height. So if the height and the temperature is like, I just realized I have to set like, I'm gonna have like 3 biomes for now, 3 of them. So just to be simple, so I have a system in here, I just go and code it. So I'm gonna say if temperature is larger than 0.7 F and height is smaller than 0.4 F, return 0. If temperature is larger than 0.3 F and height is larger than 0.7 F, return 1. If temperature is smaller than 0.2 F and height is smaller than 0.1 F, return 2, else return 0. So there's this, and the thing about this is it has to get biome index here, and that's the thing. So I'm gonna move this down. There's no reason to move it down, but I'm going to anyway. So I'm just gonna move it down here. So we're gonna say get biome index. This doesn't have to get biome index. It can. I'm not sure. But what we're gonna do now is under generate train chunk. I'm thinking now, really. Get biome index. I think that's something that goes up here. So get biome index. Pause. And that's about it. So, now the thing is, we're gonna say oh, right, okay, I'm gonna say int biome is equal to get biome index. So if actually this is already implemented for us, we could just say biome. I can rename this to biome ID. I don't have to though. So train y equals biome. And this way, structure generation, wait. The spawnable ID. Spawnable ID would be the biome. This is getting really confusing really fast. I have to find out exactly how these are classified. Int biome ID. And biome ID means I have to have more than one biome. So I'm going to create 3 biomes then, so that this doesn't get confused. Let's create a noise reset. I'm gonna say this is the desert biome noise. Under the desert, there is going to be hills, and in the hills, you read like this. That's really it, though. So hills, gotta go like that. There's that. And there's that. So we're just gonna say that noise options, noise preset, I'm gonna say ocean biome. So ocean biome noise. And what we were messing around with earlier was perfect. So the hills, I'm just gonna set them like this. I'm gonna say hills. Make sure I get hills, islands, island curve, go like this. It looks like a check mark. Go like this. I think that's fine. I'm not entirely sure though. Don't really care. Because what we have to do now is we're going to the plains. So this is the plains biome. We're gonna set this to 3. Now there's 3 of these, so I'm gonna say desert, and this is going to be the ocean. So now we just drag in ocean, desert, and we can have more spawnables. I'm just gonna keep all the spawnables as trees for now. That's fine. So 2 is the ocean, 1 is desert, and 0 is plains. So now, the biome is what it is. So biome works now. Spawnable ID 0. Now the thing is, the spawnable ID actually under this it would be a for loop for each. Or not for each, but it'd be like for int I, say int b, or int or spawnable s smaller than world dot biomes. Let's say biome dot spawnables length. I believe this has to be different for loop, but and right here you just have s. So this is under our biome. So for each, s smaller than biome spawnables. This is called every time it generates. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this should just work, I think. Spawnable right here, structure mask, it's all whatever. This biome spawnables length, structure generate structure, and I think the thing here is generating the structure. It will find the structure under spawnable ID. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Right. So I'm just gonna say this doesn't have to get biome index for now. There's no other shaders right now, or no other materials for the shader. I can make them, but this is base mechanics for now. This is what I have. So I'm going to go in and just check and hope that it works. It would be great if it worked. I think this means though that the terrain setting, so the map chunk size is like 50. It's gonna have to get up a little. It's gonna have to be 100 now. And I think I'm gonna save. Player should be in creative mode. World, hit play, and it's gonna take a second to generate. So we're gonna generate it and hope nothing bad happens. Seems it's working so far. Hopefully no errors. Hopefully it works. I'm not even gonna look at my screen. Okay. That seems to have done something now. It worked, yes. But does it spawn multiple biomes? I don't know. It seems this is the plains biome right now. And it does spawn multiple biomes. So this is you can really tell that it does spawn multiple biomes. So this is the islands biome. And of course the water will mix. The water's always on the same level. This is, yeah, that's what happens. Trees spawn. Things happen. Islands do spawn. That's great. So this is the islands biome, probably. There was the desert biome. Desert biome. I don't know which one's the desert biome. I can't really tell. They're all the same material, really. I'll change that in a second. I'll make it so that there's multiple materials. But you can tell this is the islands biome. And I don't really know what biome this is. Can't really tell. I'm gonna guess that it's the plains biome. I guess a hilly area is going to tell me that what biome it is. Like an area without ridges. So not something like this. This is very, very mountainous. Lots of trees. Yeah, this is great. This works. Okay. Who's still watching? Two people. Okay. So, desert biome, I can really tell. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into materials, terrain. Wait, I just realized this is just terrain material. And oh my god, minimum sand height is really low. I didn't realize. I'm just going to set this to that. So we're going to rename this to plains. I'm going to create a material. We're going to call this desert. And the desert, you might be able to guess. Terrain shader. The desert is going to be. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. So, desert. I'm gonna create another material and call it something else. So, ocean. This will also be under this terrain shader. So now we have different ones. Under world, I'm going to say terrain material. No longer. We're going to say terrain material is no longer just the material. It is also going to be the what am I looking for here? Right, material array. Terrain material. So There's an error. Of course there is. So we're gonna say here the water is not gonna change. So we're gonna say if terrain chunk or chunk C dot get biome index equals 0. We're going to say chunk position. Then what's going to happen is we're going to set this to terrain material. We're just going to say int biome. This is stupid. Int biome equals this right here. Biome is equal to 0. Then we're going to just say biome. And what this will do is it just say we're just going to say biome, and the reason why is because it's really just getting the biome and its index, so automatically the material that we set in the array should be according to biome in the other array. So if biome equals 0, right, we're going to say an else if biome equals 1. We're just going to say this line again. Actually, no need for this at all, because we don't even need an if statement, because this is already being determined by this. So, yeah. So there's the biome. So now we can go set our materials, and I'm just gonna vary these materials so I can tell what they are. I'm just gonna say sand amount is just something really large, like 9. It's probably not gonna make it sandy, and ocean is, you know, like a low sand amount. This just varies it a little bit, and we can go to the world. We can say terrain material. We're going to set this to 3, and our first one is going to be plains, and as in order, plains, desert, ocean. So we're going to say plains, desert, then ocean, and there we go. So now if we hit play, so I'm going to save it here. Once we hit play and generate, oh, that's not supposed to happen. Generate. What's going to happen now is there should be different biomes, different materials for each of them, and that makes sense. I could also mark out the biomes by just different colored materials for now. It's gonna take a second to generate. I'm gonna check chat. Nothing going on here. Okay, so let's pretend like we're exploring the plains biome right now. Right. Yep. Okay, so this should be the exact same as last time. I got here, there should be a large ocean. So you can tell this is all just, yeah. Right about here, this becomes, well, the ocean. And you can tell there's rocks at the top, sand at the bottom. Here, it's, what is this? Wait. Is this the desert? Wait. Oh, I know why. No, this is just the plains biome. Don't mind the really bad looking trees. They'll be improved later. I'm trying to find the desert. This looks like the ocean biome. The desert might not even be on here, actually. Oh, there's this though. I mean, this is almost complete, so we have biomes now. We just don't have smoothing between the biomes. That is very, very important. That is extremely important. Because without it, you know why. You're gonna have really weird seams between your biomes like this. And you don't want that, like, at all. That is not a good thing. Actually, there's no way this is the desert biome, right? Oh, this is the desert biome. Is there anything with rocks below it like this? Is the desert biome. This is not as as expected, so let me fix that real quick. Scriptable objects, desert biome. Desert biome, you are not functioning correctly, so I will fix anything. It always has to be above like this. There we go. There we go. Let's make it nice and hilly. That is a desert biome if I ever saw one. There's barely water in the desert, so why should there be water here? Alright. Generate, and we know exactly where that biome is, so we can go check on it, and we're gonna see if it's fixed now. Hopefully it is. What is this, bro? Right, so it's just not generated, so we're gonna boom boom and vibe out in this area. So I think it's back here. It should be much easier to tell now. To be rocky, very, very rocky. You'd be able to see that. Please tell me this is the ocean biome. What? Okay. Hold on. Is this even the desert biome? That's what I'm confused about. Because I know the ocean biome has sand. Like this. Yeah, this is... Unless... Hold on. Maybe the sand and the rock mixed so well that I couldn't really tell, but... No, it seems to me that this one is actually mixing between the two. So this would be an ocean biome. I'm really enjoying the fact that, like, even if the water doesn't change at all between these, you could really see the difference. This is the ocean biome. Sandy. Right, as expected. Or halfway sandy, at least. Oh. What's this? 101 chunk blending, am I right? Okay. Huh, okay. Interesting. I'm checking the shaders to see if there's that much of a difference between them. No, maybe there just isn't a desert biome here right now. Maybe it's just really, really difficult to tell because there's like no desert. There's like, I mean, I could increase the world size, but like, I mean, maybe this is a desert, but I doubt it. I mean, I could make a few cacti, and that might help differentiate. But yeah, but here's the biomes. Yeah, they function, they work. I can have multiple of them. This is a good thing. So yeah. Next stream, I'll probably get working on this issue here. That's a huge issue. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching and bye.